We're going to go to Kallimarmaro, which is the place the Olympic Games have started. This was a tradition where they used to honor the Greek gods because it was a pagan society. And the winners of the Olympic Games, they had the privilege to get everything they wanted financed from the Greek state. So of course it was something that was totally awesome to take part in the hope so that they're taken care of for the rest of their lives. And then there was an emperor, his name was called Nero, and he bribed the Olympic Games and he won in 6 disciplines. And that's why the games actually got a bad reputation. By that time, Christianity was also becoming the main religion, and they said it's a pagan ritual, it's a pagan tradition, and that's why they canceled the Olympic Games. But we're gonna go to Kallimarmaro, to the top of the mountain, and you're gonna have a panoramic view all over Athens and over the stadium, and then I'm gonna explain how the Kabbalistic cross works psychologically and what you're gonna think about when you're invoking the archangels around you, because it's a mental technique how to ground yourself and purify yourself if you're keen on being an alchemist and being completely in harmony and feeling awesome. So let's go. I'm so excited, like, let's go, let's go. In the year 776, the first Olympic Games have started. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 6 is 20. One digit, number 2, wisdom, devotion, goddess Athena. There are no coincidences. Ancient Greece is pagan. And so what it means to be pagan, what does it mean to be pagan? I'm Christian. At the same time, I understand that the pagan tradition is a way of how to find the way to the Creator. So the other gods, the other entities, archangels, goddesses, gods, these are archangels. And they are guiding us the way to the tree of life, linking us to the cherubim, so we can have a smooth connection to the Theos, to the Creator, to God. Kibeli. This is what a strong woman looks like. 2 plus 5, 7, died in the year of desire. So this woman stands for the triumphant beauty, for the desire part of the ego, which is pretty amazing. Like the goddess Nike also, desire. So you see, in Greek tradition, desire plays a huge part. So does love, and so does wisdom, devotion. That's why people are so friendly. That's why you order a drink and you get a glass of water and some vegetables for free on the house. Kabang, kaching, pasinga. We're here at the entrance of the most famous food market here in Pagrati. It's the way up the hill where we're gonna go to the garden of Kallimarmaro, where the Olympic Games have started in the year of 776 before Christ. Greece was still pagan. Let's go, check it out. Oh, the smells here, they are amazing. People are totally in devotion and super happy and connected with the Theos. Amazing fruit. This is nature at its finest. Beautiful nuts here, beautiful eggs here, tomatoes, very, very exquisite, famous for its quality. And that's why Greeks are so healthy, even though they smoke a lot. Stairs, it's my favorite thing. Oh yeah. One foot in front of the other. Stairs, my favorite thing. I mean, it's so nice. It's so nice. You can do it. You can do it. Over there. This is a sign of nature, because the universe, this place, is informed that an alchemist is about to approach the top of the hill. So the divine spark, the souls of fire, the ego, willpower, righteousness, obedience, and the vision of love. So it shall be. Mine, for thy is the power, the kingdom, souls of fire. For thy is the kingdom, divine spark, souls of fire, ego, will, the power, and the glory. righteousness, obedience, and the vision of love. 4 things. Divine spark, souls of fire, willpower, righteousness, the vision of love. Amen. So it shall be. That's the Kabbalistic cross. Prepare for one of the greatest views you've ever seen. Even the ancient pagans, they were alchemists. They were the alchemists. An alchemist purifies, he ferments, he finds his new stability, his equilibrium. He combusts, he processes the toxins with God's fire, and then he regenerates. So in the beginning you do the Kabbalistic cross. The Kabbalistic cross is preparing your vessel for the ritual. If you choose cleanse and detoxify, this is an amazing technique. So you do the Kabbalistic cross and you say, for thy divine spark. That's what you think. While you say, for thy divine spark is the kingdom, souls of fire, and the power, ego, willpower, courage, energy, and the glory, obedience, righteousness, with a vision of love forever, so it shall be. So it's divine spark, souls of fire, willpower, obedience, righteousness, vision of love, so it shall be. Then you're drawing the pentagrams, starting with a banishing earth pentagram, going from action, from law to love, to light, to liberation, to life, to law. So you really vibrate that and you say, law, love, until you feel the divine love of the Creator. Love, light, liberation, life, law. And you say, Yehovah. And you do the sound of silence. You do the same over here. You do the sound of the enterer. And you say, Adonai. Adonai means master. You also do the sound of silence. You go to the center of the pentagram, go to the other quarter. Here you say, Eye. Adonai means master. Eye means I am. And then you close the circle. And you say, Agla, which means you, O Lord, are mighty forever. If you've done those pentagrams, you're standing in a circle, and then you're going to call the archangels. So in front of you is Raphael. And while you're calling Raphael, you imagine harmony and imagination, beauty in front of you. The vision of harmony and imagination. And behind you is your animal soul, independence. And you call Gabriel. Gabriel. And then on the right, you're calling Michael. And Michael stands for the part of the ego that is the reasoning, that's connected with splendor. Mikael. So reasoning over there. And on the left, you're calling Uriel. And Uriel stands for the ego of your desire to the triumphant beauty, the vision of triumphant beauty, unselfishness and desire. Uriel. For around me burn the pentagram. So imagination, independence, reasoning, desire, and within me shines the six-rayed star. So it shall be now and for eternity. And then you finish with a Kabbalistic cross again, saying, for thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. So, divine spark, souls of fire in the kingdom, willpower, strength, energy, courage, vision of power, obedience, righteousness, vision of love, Amen. So in that sense, if you don't want to do the pentagrams, you don't have time, what you can do is literally divine spark, souls of fire, willpower, righteousness. Amen. Then you can speak a prayer. I'll say it in German. Vater unser, der du bist im Himmel. Geheiligt werde dein Name, dein Reich komme, dein Wille geschehe, wie im Himmel so auf Erden unser tägliches Brot. Gib uns heute und vergib uns unsere Schuld, wie auch wir vergeben unseren Schuldigern, und führe uns nicht in Versuchung, sondern erlöse uns von dem Bösen, denn dein ist das Reich und die Kraft und die Herrlichkeit in Ewigkeit. Amen. And I'm imagining the harmony in front of me to increase my imagination. I envision the independence of my animal soul behind me. I envision the vision of splendor and my reasoning of the ego. And on my left, I'm envisioning my ego's desire with a vision of triumphant beauty. Amen. Divine spark, souls of fire, power, ego, willpower, vision of power, energy, courage, vision of love, righteousness, obedience. Amen. So it shall be. And this is how it works. So the alchemist builds his kingdom within himself. From the tomb to the temple to the kingdom. To occupy the ego and not let the ego drift, but always know there are these dimensions of being, of operating that your soul has. In order to discover all these areas, discover your desire, discover your reasoning, discover your harmony. Especially if you're an artist, you need imagination. How do you increase your imagination? With harmony. How do you increase your reasoning? With a vision of splendor. How do you increase your desire? With a vision of the triumphant beauty. How do you increase your independence? By connecting to raw emotion, to your animal soul, to the lunar flame, with the vision of the machinery of the universe. So how do you increase your will? By connecting to your vision of power. And how do you connect to your righteousness? With the vision of love. This is absolutely amazing because it cleanses, it detoxifies your vessel. The resin of this tree smells so good. Straight from God. Straight from the Creator. So remember, divine spark, souls of fire, willpower, righteousness, and the vision of love. So it shall be forever, in eternity. So we are bedded in the ether, full of imagination, through the harmony with our animal nature, Mr. Anderson, and independence. And always remember, purify, ferment, combust, and regenerate. Increase your imagination by increasing your harmony, like the ancient Greek pagans did it before, and we do it again. The next episode, we're gonna go to Acropolis Hill, the highest place of the ancient city, and we're gonna see where people were worshiping and were practicing their religion in ancient Greece. So in that case, remember, divine spark, souls of fire, your willpower, your righteousness, so it shall be. Amen. Keep your imagination in your heart, keep the harmony. Remember your animal nature, your reason and your desire. In that sense, God bless you.